So people ask me, Joey, what's in the box? What do I need to brew my first batch of beer? Here at HBYOB, we have a couple different choices as far as beer making kits go. Let me show you the difference in each of them. When choosing your equipment kit, there's 4 different options. Our first equipment kit comes with everything you see here. You have your primary fermentation bucket. This is where your beer is going to spend most of its time to turn into alcohol. You have your bottling bucket after it's turned to alcohol. You're going to bottle it into between 50 and 55 beers. You have a hydrometer. It's going to test the sugars in your beer. You take that at the beginning and the end so you can see your alcohol by volume and to make sure your fermentation has completed. You have siphon hose, a beer making book, some easy clean, no rinse cleaner. Your airlock, that's going to go onto your fermentation bucket. An auto siphon, a bottle filler wand, a bottle cleaning brush. You have a liquid crystal thermometer. You're going to put that on the side of your fermentation bucket so you can make sure your beer's at the right temperature. Your capper for your bottles. And that's everything that comes with the first tier equipment kit. Our next step up in equipment kits comes with everything you've seen before, plus some additional items. The biggest thing would be a secondary fermentation. This one's plastic, it's 5 gallons. Comes with a stopper. And also we have a brew paddle, a thermometer, and a shutoff valve for our siphon tubing. That's everything with our next step up. The very next step up is basically the same thing you see before, but instead of a plastic secondary, comes with a glass secondary. Nice thing about glass is it'll last forever, and you can actually get in there with a brush to clean it out without having to worry about scratching it. And then for our most deluxe kit, it's absolutely everything we had mentioned before: a glass secondary, a brew pot, some sanitizer, and a hydrometer test jar. This is our most deluxe package. Now that we have our equipment kit, a few other things we might want to consider picking up for our first batch of beer is we're going to make about 50 to 55 12-ounce bottles. We sell them by the case. We have some 12-ounce bottles, some 22-ounce bottles. We even have some flip-top bottles that are really nice to pick up. And the last thing I would maybe recommend picking up is some no-rinse sanitizer. So now we've got all of our equipment. We need beer. We have 5-gallon ingredient kits with many different beer styles to choose from. Pick one of your choice. They're all very similar to brew. There may be slight changes. Now that we've chosen an ingredient kit of our choice, let's see what's in the box. The first thing we have is our instructions. Very detailed, will walk us through the brewing process for our beer. We have bottle caps for our bottles for each recipe kit. A muslin bag for our specialty grains. Hops, we'll add that at the time of boil. Priming sugar for our bottles so we can have carbonation in our bottles. The specialty grains. Some kits don't come with specialty grains, the majority of them do. That's going to add a lot of malty flavor to our beer. And then our fermentables. We have, and this kit includes some dry malt extract and some liquid malt extract. And lastly, where the magic happens, our yeast. That's everything we need to brew our 5-gallon batch of beer for this ingredient kit. So that's what's in the box. Ultimately, the decision is yours which direction you'd like to go with the hobby. In our next video, I'll show you how you can use that equipment to brew your own batch of beer.